Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's episode of Crafting with Class. Today I have a sheet load of St. Patrick's Day cards to share with you, and I actually have two versions, so I hope you enjoy. Here we are. It is time for the March 2024 Sheetload of Cards by Call Me Crafty Al, and you know I love this. I'm so excited. So for this card, we're going to need 3 12 by 12 pattern papers, and look, we're going to yield 12 cards. So that is a lot of cards for your stash. As always, she gives you the cutting dimensions and cutting guides on the back. And if you would like to make 12 sheet load of cards, then make sure you go on to Call Me Crafty Al's YouTube channel. I will link it in the description box below, and then you can check out this month's sheet load sketch. All right, so this month I'm going to be using these three pattern papers. This one here is Let's Bokeh in the Snow Pine Needle Twist, and all three are from Lawn Fawn. This is from the Favorite Flannel collection, and it is called Matcha Latte. And this one is from the Spiffier Speckles collection, and it's called Leprechaun. And so in keeping with that leprechaun paper, we're going to be making some St. Patrick's Day cards. So get your St. Patty's Day stuff and let's craft together. Let's go. I've cut down my panels according to the cutting guide, and then I made little packets so that it makes it easier to assemble all of the cards. I have my card base there, and as you can see, I put a piece of tape on these two pieces here just to make it easier for myself to lay them down and make sure everything is equidistant. And so now I'm going to attach that middle panel, and I did pop it up on some foam tape, and that is the basic card assembly. So let's go to the first set of cards. I have stamped and die cut this little girl with the shamrock here, and this is from the a la mode Wishing You Luck set from My Favorite Things. This one is, I'm sure, not available. It's really, really old, but I love it. I loved all the a la modes because they were so easy to color. Now notice that there's like a halo around them. Usually I'll use BG10 of my Copic markers just so that when I fussy cut it or die cut it, there's not like a stark white border around it. So here they are all cut out. Now I have my card panel, and I'm just going to lay out the pieces so I know what I want to do with it. I'm taking this shamrock wreath that I got last year from Amazon, and I'm not going to use it as a wreath, and so I'm trimming off those ends and so that I can make them into corners. So I'm going to put one of these little shamrocks in the top left corner and the bottom right corner. So I'm going to lay this out, and now I'm going to die cut a scalloped circle, and this is from a Spellbinders die, and also the sentiment that comes from the Lawn Fawn Magic Messages, and so I use this one all the time. And so it's called I'm Lucky to Have a Friend Like You, when the sentiment is. So I'm going to put it like that. So now that all my things are ready to go and I know where I want to put them, I'm just going to get ready to adhere everything onto the card. So I am gluing the sentiment to that glitter scallop panel. I'm going to pop up my image with some foam adhesive. So I'm putting these little bits of foam in the back. Now I'm using this little tool from We Are Memory Makers, I think, and it's supposed to help you to release the backing, and it works best if it's already kind of easy to remove. So I'm a little on the fence about this tool. So I'm going to go ahead and place her right there. I'm going to attach the little shamrocks in the corners with some glue. So I'm going to press and hold it down just so that it sets. And I'll do that with the second one too. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit stuffy nosed, but that's how I am right now. So I'm sorry if you hear my stuffiness. I'm going to press and hold on this set of little shamrocks just to make sure that it adheres. And then I'm going to attach this sentiment little circle panel kind of right there. And then I'm going to hold that down a little bit too. I'm going to finish gluing down her legs. And next I'm going to go ahead and add all the fun stuff. So this is my Viva Decor pen in gold, and so I'm going to add just some little dots in the middle of each of those shamrocks and on the ones at the bottom as well. Now, I don't think they make these anymore. I haven't seen them except for like white maybe. I wish they had them because I love these so much. I'm going to add one of these Trinity Stamps little green stones. They're so sparkly, and that is my card. So there's my little shamrock girl, and you can see the sparkle in the middle of that shamrock. Fun, fun. Now on to my second version. I have my panel ready, and now I die cut a whole bunch of shamrocks from 3 different colors of green glitter paper, and I used the Lawn Fawn Lucky Clovers die. So as you can see, it's got a bunch of different size clovers, and so it makes this, great for mass producing, which is what I'm doing here. So I'm kind of laying them out to see where I want them, and then I will add little foam tapes on the back just to pop them up. Now, I'm making these cards specifically for my students. Last month it was like kindness week, and so I had all these extra cards here in my craft room. So I decided to create this Share Handmade Kindness card box for my students, and I know that that is Jennifer Maguire's saying or slogan, so I hope she doesn't sue me, but it was actually quite perfect for my class. And so I was so shocked because I introduced it to my students, but I really didn't think they'd kind of go for it. But oh my goodness, they were so excited. And a ton of the cards that I had in there were gone on the first day. So it kind of inspired me to go ahead and create for them to, share handmade kindness with their friends and family. Now I'm adding the sentiment Lucky. It comes from the Pretty Pink Posh little set that you see there. And then I'm going to add little bits of glue, little dots, and then I'm going to attach these little gold sequin that I got from Michael's. So I have a lifetime supply. There was a bunch of them in there. But this is the finished card. So this is Lucky to count on you as a friend. And so let me show you all of the cards. So all of these that have the shamrocks in the corner with the Lucky are going to my card stash in my classroom, so students can grab a card, and I don't charge them. I tell them that they need to pay it forward. So to do something nice, for someone else who's not expecting it, and that's how they can pay me. So this one has a different Lucky die cut, and this one's from Paper Tray ink, so it's super, super old. So I made 3 with that die, and then these are going to my friends. So I colored them so that they kind of look like my friends. So all the brunettes, all the blondes, all the kind of reddish brunettes. So that's what's fun about being able to color these images, is that you can make them, custom for your recipient. These are all the cards that I made. I hope you enjoyed watching the process. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. Until next time, bye.